funded today are totally different than what they were funded 10 years ago, 12 years ago, 15 years ago. It's very, very different. And the best way to describe it is, let's say you have a bucket, okay? And that's going to be Rock Springs ISD bucket. And the state is going to determine by a formula based on their student population, the number of kids they have plus the type of kids they have. They're going to say, this is the amount of money it's going to take to run a school district of your size, with your student population, where you're located. This is the amount of money. And I'm going to just make a number up, and I'm going to say $5 million on a yearly basis. So that bucket has a fill line of $5 million. Well, the way the formulas work is what goes in the bucket first are tax dollars. Okay? So if tax dollars were to fill the bucket up 3/4 of the way to the fill line, then the last fourth would be state funding. They're going to throw in state funding for that. Okay? If your taxes are only 1/4 of that bucket, then the state comes in with 3/4 of the bucket. But in Rock Springs' case, and it happened when I was here, it was gas, not necessarily oil per se, but it was gas, and now you have gas and pipelines and stuff. Guess what? Your tax money overflows the bucket. Okay? So it goes past the fill line and it overflows, and that's what Mary's talking about. The overflow you send back. And that's state law. We have no choice in that. None whatsoever. And that is the operations side of the school. They call it maintenance and operation, but it is the operations side of the school. The state also tells you what your tax rate is going to be on the operations side. You get a little bit of play, but at this point, they have no play, and if they want something else on the operations side, it has to go to a voter for approval. Okay? So they're doing, they have no choice in what they're doing, and this is where they are. Okay? So the only way that you have control over your tax money is through a bond, because that stays 100% in your community, and that's just the way it is today. I watched it because I was here